You've gone excessively far. No, I've been attempting to say this. This isn't about race. It's about individuals getting together later. There's a ton wrong here with this. This is a man who saw what happens when somebody is crazy with their weapons. Better believe it, he's somebody who was acting in Vegas. According to he, indeed, attempt. That in a modest community. Perceive how far you make it, not too far off round here. We deal with our own. You will have a hard time believing what's going on with his tune. Attempt that in a humble community and the show encompassing it. Something simply kind of pooping out, Furthermore, I didn't actually have any idea what it was. Thus, it took me some time to understand and try and word. Has it that Whoopi Goldberg is lamenting truly passing any remarks on Jason Aldean's new melody on the grounds that obviously Jason may be coming for him, after all the video of Whoopi and her team responding to Jason Aldean's tune is causing all in all a free-for-all among fans. As per a few fans on the web, it's without a doubt criticism material. Fans are going off the deep end with their remarks. They're saying they have no legitimate preparation or mastery. Yet, the manner in which Whoopi and her group were slamming Aldean, that is unadulterated slander, and Jason, ought to take care of business. The View and Whoopi sincerely ought to have seen this approaching sometime in the past, since they have gained notoriety for criticizing individuals left and right with next to no strong grounds. Many individuals are getting down on The View for their consistent criticism. I love the melody. I was like, we should attempt to get him out on the visit with us. What's more, that is all there is to It's Been. They figure The View ought to at long last get what it merits for such an extremely long time of stigmatizing individuals without an explanation for the sake of offering their perspectives and responses. What's more, with the most recent casualty being Jason Aldean, his allies are not prepared to withdraw. Apesy attempted to chill out, guaranteeing they did not know their hosts could get so severe. Be that as it may, tragically for a BC, Jason's fans aren't getting it. They're terminating back, saying that free discourse isn't a safeguard for shouting fire in a jam-packed theater, and Whoopi needs to pay for her undertaking. Seems like Whoopi is in a difficult situation. Yet pause, there's more tea to spill. Whoopi herself isn't upset by this free-for-all. She has her own tattle to dole out. She's visiting with her lady buddies, Cynthia, Humdinger, and Jesus Humdinger, discussing one more claim she found out about from the Dunning-Kruger times. Also, we should not fail to remember the shade being tossed around like confetti. Bright Hostin, Delight Behar, and the posse are getting called out for their way of behaving, being named as out-and-out unpatriotic. There's additionally some new babble about generalizations in the fan circles. Jesus Lou, who himself joined the discussion, imparting his contemplations to Whoopi. Whoopi just really can't get a break. She's trapped in a hurricane of discussion. Also, it's not just about Jason Aldean's tune. Attempt that in a modest community. It's an entire hopeless train wreck of show. They've been blending over at The View for quite a long while at this point, and fans are getting down on them. At last, they take pictures, and afterward individuals say, "What is that?" Indeed, you snap a photo of Nelly. Individuals are saying Whoopi and the group have been pulling off some serious maligning and directly up lies about people they simply don't fancy. You will have a hard time believing the things they've been saying cool as a cucumber. Notwithstanding, regardless of all the shade they've tossed, they figured out how to evade significant claims up to this point. It resembles their living in a tattle air pocket. Furthermore, that is precisely exact thing has fans in such a craze. How might they offer such disparaging comments and not endure even the slightest bit of side effect? Presently, how about we get to the succulent part? Whoopi's interpretation of Jason Aldean and his tune. Whoopi is by all accounts living in an equal universe, guaranteeing she has a ton of familiarity with the melody's video and verses. Yet, fans are saying that she misses the point entirely. It resembles she never at any point heard the tune or watched the music video, and that is truly pissing Aldean's fans off. So what happened is that Whoopi has this wild interpretation of the entire attempt that in a modest community circumstance, she's all similar to, "Hello peeps, it's about existence in an unassuming community, you know?" What's more, those pictures in the video, no doubt they're from the People of Color Matter development. Who might have clunked it? In any case, stand by, it gets juicier. I regard all that everybody is sharing with me. Also, I would rather not phony apologize. Whoopi is persuaded that the people in the melody are only paying special attention to one another, dealing with their town, similar to a family. Whoopi isn't keeping down when she discusses those agitators. She's guarding them, saying they're simply remaining in fortitude with one another, consuming structures, destroying vehicles, and causing turmoil. In any case, that is not all. Whoopi mixing the pot, asking why everybody's making this about race. She's like, hello, it's about Americans dealing with one another. Large towns, modest communities, no different either way. Furthermore, that has pissed the fans off the most. Since the manner in which Whoopi has discussed the melody, it's like she hasn't heard or seen it. Assuming she planned to remark on it, she could basically ensure she understands what's going on with it. What's more, on the off chance that that wasn't sufficient, Whoopi showed the view, went on an all-out frenzy, destroying unfortunate Jason Aldean left and right. They called him bigot, dissed his old neighborhood, and marked the melody bigot as well. I had to have contemplated it somewhat longer before I said it, yet I didn't. Also, I ought to have said cheatin'. What's more, I utilized another word. What's more, I'm outrageously heartbroken. In the wake of confronting some serious backfire, the people pulling the strings have concluded to cause some significant harm control. They proceeded to slash out segments of the video to eradicate any hint of that disputable People of Color Matter exhibition. In any case, that is not all. All senior members' record name couldn't avoid adding a fuel to the fire. In their ambiguous articulation, they referenced that the video was altered due to some strange outsider copyright leeway issue. It's unmistakable they're attempting to quiet things up. Yet, in the period of web-based entertainment, nothing stays concealed for a really long time. Up to this point, Aldean hasn't passed any remarks or made any moves. However, obviously his quietness implies he is remaining steadfast by his tune. In any case, a source as of late guaranteed that Jason to be sure makes some move and was seriously pissed. As per the purported solid source, the Dunning-Kruger Times, Jason was evidently undeniably started up and prepared to sue Whoopi Goldberg, Radiant Hostin, and Satisfaction, Behair for calling him a bigoted on their show. Do you figure Aldean will make some move, or do you accept the Perspective's remarks were fair game? Tell us in the remarks. That is all there is to it for now, folks. Remember to like, offer, and buy in. See you sometime later.